good news? No? Some great news. Yeah. I'm honored that so many have come together to celebrate the announcement that CodeBlue will indeed be locating its new command center here in downtown Springfield. It's a deal that has been over 2 years in the making. It was then that State Senator Chris Widener first called to tell me that he wanted me to come to Columbus and meet with a prospective company based in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. He indicated the CEO, Paul Gross, gave Springfield about a 1% chance, but was willing to speak to us. We celebrate the work that our team has done to get them here.
Paul Gross, who's one of my constituents in Madison County. He continued to talk about this business that was growing in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And finally, as an elected official and someone that's interested about bringing jobs, not only in the state of Ohio, but also our district that we represent, I said, well, Paul, why don't you do some of that expansion in Ohio? And he jokingly said there's about a 1% chance.
Well, thank you. You've been thanked today, but not nearly enough, quite frankly, because you're not only bringing jobs, but you're bringing hope to this region. But I do just want to say that this is a good example of what happens when we have public-private partnerships, when we are willing to join together and work together in order to accomplish something together that we could never accomplish in a separate manner.
This has been the most impressive collective team effort that I've ever experienced in my life. It is nothing short of just remarkable, frankly. From the governor's office down to the local community here, it speaks volumes for the passion and commitment that your elected officials and your city officials and everybody have brought together to represent your constituents, right? But I'll tell you who I really want to thank, and those are the folks like David Zach that work for Mike McDormand. We know Mike is great, but what's really impressive about what happens here at the Chamber is the people behind the scenes that work for Mike. And I'll tell you, that was what did it here for Springfield, because we're not just happy to be here, we're elated to be in Springfield because of the workforce that is available here. You want to sum it up? People want to ask, what is the single most motivating reason that you chose Springfield, Ohio? It is because of the workforce. That is evidenced at every step along the way. Be it David Zach, be it Marty Moenberger, be it Leanne Peters or Lisa Dunn. I mean, these people are truly remarkable. You don't see the Turner Foundation here, but he was a part of this process and helped provide the encouragement we need, and they've got a great foundation. Frankly, I think it's one of the bright stars of this city, and so many wonderful things. And Karen Rafinsky and Jim Franks and everyone really at Clark State. I could go on about this institution. It is absolutely remarkable. I've heard people say today, well, thanks for choosing Springfield. And they say, well, it's not Chicago, and it's not New York. And I say, amen. I do. And the thing that I find most impressive is the great people in this community. The greatest resource that Springfield has is its employee base and the workforce that you have available. And I can tell you, our company has enjoyed magnificent growth through an awful economy. So we didn't just survive, we are thriving in the midst of a terrible economy. The DDC was absolutely fantastic, and again, the people behind the scenes of each of